Hello guys, good day. This is Marl and welcome back to my channel. Just kidding guys. So for today's video guys, we will be talking about student visa here in Japan. So just a quick basic information about me guys. So I came here in Japan as an exchange student. I studied in language school for 2 years or 1 year and a half, and then 2 years vocational school still in Japan, and 4 years to university. So all in all guys, well, if you compute everything, so probably about 8 years nag-study ako dito sa Japan. So I think this video is very helpful, and I think I have enough informations to share it to you guys. So let's start guys. And before I start explaining guys, I want to inform you that I am a Cebuano guys. So basically I don't use Tagalog talaga, but I do speak Tagalog naman guys, but it's not really that good. So I will be speaking I mean English and at the same time Tagalog po, but please understand my Tagalog po. Okay, let's do it guys. So again guys, this video is about student visa. So I will just be explaining the general information guys. I'm not really referring to a certain school in the Philippines or a certain school in Japan. So I will just barely explain the whole information or general information of exchange student here in Japan. So our topics we will be talking about flow of application, and then the qualification, span of application, requirements, and the summary of this video guys. So let's start with the flow of application. So the first thing is you really have to attend orientation. So you cannot just find the whole informations in the internet. So there are a lot of schools in the Philippines that provides this program. So basically you search a school in the Philippines that provides a assistance for exchange student here in Japan. So that's the first thing, you have to attend the orientations. And the second one is the screening. So for this screening guys, kasi iba-iba naman yung to qualifications for certain schools there in the Philippines and here in Japan. So you have to be screened, and then once they told you na okay ka for this program, and then you have to submit your documents. So all documents po talaga guys na kailangan ng school. At saka always remember guys that each schools here in Japan have different ways or have different list of documents. So magkaiba po sila, pero yung mga common na mga documents po is the same po sila. May mga certain documents lang talaga na wala dito sa school na to pero meron sa school nito. Then you have to understand that one guys. And then pag na-check na nila guys, that's the time for their final screening. So if your documents also are okay, then you can start enrolling to a certain school in the Philippines. So that's really the first thing. You have to find a school in the Philippines for the screening, and then you have to study Japanese. I will tell you why you need to enroll in school in the Philippines later. And then while you are enrolling guys, and after they do the documentation, then visa application. So you cannot do it alone guys. I swear you cannot do it alone. So you really have to have a school in the Philippines or agency in the Philippines that could assist you. Then once your visa is out, then that's the time you can fly in Japan. Now in fly of Japan guys, I just want to give you another additional informations. Schools here in Japan guys, meron silang start of months. For example, meron silang in 1 year apat yung entry nila for new school or school year. For example, April, July, October, and then January. Meron po silang yan. Meron ding ibang school katulad ng school ko dati, YMCA po. They only have April batch and October batch. And I was a October batch during my application. So, depende po talaga yan sa school. Depende kung yung mga sistema nila for acceptance. Now, example guys, pag nag-April batch ka, to the application, the deadline for that probably would be to October. So, just think 5 or 6 months before your start of class, yun po yung deadline po nila. So that just a little additional information guys. Now let's go with the qualification. So this is very simple and basic, guys. So first is to 18 to 27 years old. Actually, guys, when we apply for a student visa, wala po talaga siyang limit for age. Like for example, if you are a businessman or businesswoman, then you want to improve your Japanese for your client, then you can come here, like even though you are 45 years old, as long as you have the proper reason, then you can come here as an exchange student. But basically, this 18 to 27 years old, ito yung usually na tinatanggap ng mga schools. Provided na, of course, the purpose is really to study, not really like katulad ng sinasabi ko kanina na for the business talaga. So yun, ito yung basic informations or basic of average na age na tinatanggap po nila. And then kailangan talaga, guys, ito importante to 12 years tayong nakapag-aral sa Pilipinas. So katulad ng curriculum ko dati, 6 years tayo ng elementary, 4 years ng high school. So ibig sabihin that's only 4 years, that's 10 years already. So for that one, kulang po tayo ng 2 years po. So kailangan, kung old curriculum ka, at least natapos ka ng college for 2 years. I-compute yan, that's already 12 years. Ngayon, sa bagong curriculum ng Pilipinas, pag natapos ka ng senior high, you're already finished with 12 years background. So it's okay na mag-apply ka dito as an exchange student po. That is very important. Don't forget about that one, guys. Now, the Japanese language. So ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, kaya kailangan mong mag-enroll talaga sa Pilipinas because this is one of the requirements na hinihingi ng immigrations. First is you have to, at least kung meron ka ng JLPT or Japanese Proficiency Language Test. Yes, JLPT. If meron ka ng JLPT, guys, N5 or N4, at least N5, guys, you can apply for a student visa. And kung hindi ka nakapasa for JLPT or NAT exam or J-test, at least meron kang 150 hours na background sa Japanese level. That's why you have to enroll in school and you have to get that certificate na prove na nakapag-aral ka talaga sa Pilipinas ng Japanese language. So that's very important, guys. Kaya sinasabi ko, mas mabuting mag-contact kayo ng language school sa Pilipinas para sa requirements na to. Next one is must have a sponsor. Actually, you can apply by your own if you have a lot of money, guys, if you have a business. And then if you can provide all the documents na kailangan nila, yung tax, yung bank certificate, lahat-lahat kung meron ka nun, pwede ka mag-apply. Dito, guys, nilagay ko dito na have a sponsor in sponsor. Example, you are a student now and pag-graduate ka, tapos may parents or may relatives ka dito, much better sila po yung magiging sponsor natin. Because po, I'm not saying na sila lang pwedeng mabibigyan ng visa, guys. There's a bigger chance na mabibigyan talaga or ma-approve yung application mo for exchange student visa because they can, of course, the immigration can prove or can understand already na meron talaga magsusupport sa inyo dito sa Japan side. Yun mahalaga po talaga yun. Next, guys, is the span of application. So first thing is you have to study in the Philippines and then the submission of requirements and the result. So the result, this means is the visa, guys. Now, pag lumabas na yung result dito, ang mangyayari po kasi, pag sinubmit na yung documents nyo from your school in the Philippines to school dito sa Japan, yung school ng Japan ang mag-a-apply sa immigrations. And then, pag okay na yan, ang school or yung pag natanggap na ng immigration, ng school, yung result for immigration, tinatawag siyang COE, guys, or Certificate of Eligibility. Isi-send ng school yan to your to school sa Pilipinas. So from school sa Japan to school to Philippine school. Yan, guys. So, nalito ako konti doon. So again, yung COE or Certificate of Eligibility, ibibigay yan from to immigration. So pag natanggap ng school dito sa Japan, isi-send nila sa school ng Pilipinas. And then, that's the time na mag-a-apply po kayo ng visa. Because COE doesn't mean yun na po yung visa ninyo. Yung COE lang po is nagpo-proof na you are eligible to come here in Japan. So yung documents na yun, isasubmit yan sa Embassy of Japan. Pero you cannot do it alone because walang direct po na application for this one. Dadaan ka talaga ng agency sa Pilipinas. Now next is pag nakuha na yung visa, then you can fly to Japan and you start your life as an exchange student. In 5 to 6 months total durations of the process until entering Japan. So yun sinasabi ko kanina guys, if your school will start on April, probably 5 to 6 months before, dapat nakapasubmit ka na ng documents niyo po. Next one, ito po yun guys, is yung basic na requirements po guys na hinihingi ng immigration. Of course, for the applicants, 8 photos, yung photo po natin, ID picture po yan. And then application for admission, ito po guys, magkaiba po yung each school. So, you have, kung saan ka nag-a-apply, you have to ask that one. And then personal history or the reason why you want to study in Japan. So this is very important guys. Yung kung bakit gusto mo mag-aral talaga sa Japan kasi chine-check talaga na immigration yan. Kung ano yung purpose mo kung bakit gusto mo mag-exchange student, and you really have to have a good reason for that one. Kasi dyan talaga sila nag-check po talaga. And then passport, and then yung diploma if you have, and then yung TOR po natin, some school po don't like ask for TOR, some school will ask TOR. And then po, certificate of study ng Japanese kung nag-aral ka talaga, or if you have a certificate of sa JLPT. And then ito yung family register po, or PSO ba tawag sa atin ngayon, NSO kasi dati yan, di ba? Kailangan mo yan. But again guys, may mga schools na hindi kumukuha or naghihingi ng to certificate of family registry or register. Kasi po, to usually sa Pilipinas, wala naman tayong ganyan. Yung sa Vietnam kasi or other countries, meron po kasi sila niyan, kaya hinihingan talaga sila. Sa time ko kasi wala akong sinabit na ganito po kasi wala naman talaga sa atin to. And then, next is yung sa financial guarantor documents. First thing is the payment guarantee. So, it's school form also. So, magkaiba po yung form each schools. And then, yung bank certificate talaga na may balance. Yung isang sponsor, yung isang magsusponsor sa iyo, and you really have to submit a copy of your bank account. So may mga kasi dito, may mga Filipino dito sa Japan na hindi nagbibigay. You cannot do that one. If you are going to support someone from the Philippines and ikaw nandito ka sa Japan, you really have to provide that copy to the immigration. That's already like hinihingi talaga ng school yan. And then certificate of annual income, certificate of occupation, and then a full-size copy of the company register. Ito naman guys, if sponsor ka tapos meron kang own business, you really have to submit this one. If wala ka namang business, that's okay, you don't need that one. And then certificate of relationship with the applicant, which should be an official document certifying the relations between the applicant and guarantor. Ngayon sa Pilipinas kasi, NSO. So, ibig sabihin, NSO ko, tapos NSO ng mama ko, and then NSO ng mama ko, at saka NSO ng auntie ko, para at least malaman nila na magkapatid talaga sila. So, iti-trace ng immigration niya kung ano yung relationship nyo sa isa't isa. Now guys, so before I end this one, I forgot to put here also that being a student here in Japan guys, sobrang hirap guys, hindi madali. Of course, pwede kang mag-part-time job. Pwede ka po mag-part-time job dito, and usually po sa ngayon, pag nagpa-part-time ka, daytay po about 90,000 to 120,000. That's the average po ha. Magkaiba po kasi each places. 90 to 120,000 yen. That's yen po. And then pag student ka, sorry hindi ko rin na-mention to, you are only allowed to work 28 hours per week. So 20 hours per week po. Ngayon, to that 28 per hour per week po, in 1 month, yun yung sinasabi ko, 90 to 120,000 yen. Now, the good thing guys is pag long vacation, you can work full-time. So, pwede kang mag-full-time dito. So, you can work 40 hours per week. So, summer vacation, winter vacation, Christmas vacation, you can work 40 hours. Doon ako bumabawi guys. Nung student ako, pag may long vacation, I don't go somewhere. I really work. So, probably, I think I was earning like 140,000 to 170,000 yen per month pag long vacation po. That's it. That's a really good thing about exchange student. And that's where I get my expenses. Another thing guys na hindi ko na-mention is yung to expenses dito sa Japan. First thing, of course, the tuition fee, house rental, the cell phone, if you have cell phone, internet, and then the food guys. That's the basic like you need to pay. And we also have insurances here. But the insurance will start on the second year kasi they will base your insurance on your first year income. So, hindi naman malaki yung insurance talaga dito sa mga student compare sa mga nagwo-work dito sa Japan. But you have to pay for that one, guys. It's hard, but you need that one, guys, para kung anong mangyari man dito sa Japan, at least meron po tayong ito backup na insurance dito sa Japan, eh. And then what else? So I think I already talked about the income and the expenses. That's it, guys. So yun, for the tuition fee, guys, basically most of the school are asking for 300 to 400,000 pesos per year. So that's the tuition fee, guys. 300 to 400,000 yen. Pero may mga scholarship dito, guys, na if marunong ka mag-English, nagbibigay sila ng discounts. So, depende na lang po yan sa school na ina-applyan po natin. That's it, guys. So, that's the basic information. Pasensya po, wala po akong slide dun sa expenses po. Sana nasali ko pala. Just like, ngayon ko lang naisip. So, that's it, guys. So, that's the whole, like, topic or the whole informations about being a student here in Japan. If you have question, guys, feel free to comment because maybe I will be making another like video for Q&A about exchange students. And if you have like friends or if you have like relatives na gusto mo papuntahin dito, you can send this video to them para magkaroon sila ng idea dito sa Japan.